Alrighty, so today we're gonna be looking at America is in Shambles. This video was posted a year ago, so I'm slightly late, but you know what? Better late than never, baby. Let's go!
Hello, Americans. I regret to inform you that it is that time again. Election
What
time.
time?
Every
God
4
damn it.
years we have to deal with this. Are you voting for the red files or the blue files? The
Her. That's a hard one. I'm not even American.
red drone strikes or the gay drone strikes?
The gay. Oh, but then red goes faster.
Dead
Fuck.
Palestinians or dead Palestinians?
Girl!
We're tired of it. They should just pick one guy to protect democracy and have him rule forever. And I believe that
Yep.
guy should be me. I am a
Yup, I vote for Shu. Sorry, I zoned out. Why did I zone out? Shu, you have my vote as a non-American.
officially announcing that I have once again decided to run for president. I know my last campaign didn't go very well after they found the tweets. Black people say it all the time.
What'd they say all the time?
Let's take a look at our candidates, shall we? Trump, old, orange, Kamala, woman. What is
Brown. You forgot the brown part. Women and brown. I can say that I'm brown.
a filibuster?
Yeah.
I don't know. I get all my opinions from Twitter
Yup! As you should, Queen 4chan and Twitter.
and my husband. Let's talk about Israel. Build back better. Agenda 47. Let me introduce you to the Shoe New Deal. Bring back the red Pizza Hut cups.
Oh my god. Everything just tasted better back in the day. I think it's because of the packaging. I really do, but it tasted so much better.
Universal
Universal... What could it be?
guns.
Yup! Yup! America, baby!
Make McDonald's colorful again. No
Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Why is McDonald's so depressing now? What the fuck? They don't even have the playgrounds anymore! Some of them. It's depressing? It's depressing!
more of this millennial gray shit, folks. We're sick
Yes!
of government-sponsored big titty goth girlfriend.
Yup! She has my vote! She has
Make
my
it
vote!
illegal to be mean to me. Imprison
Yeah, and me.
people who sleep in jeans. And finally,
Mm.
deport all the Greeks. Who's
But the yogurt is nice. Can we keep the yogurt? Greek yogurt is so good. If you've never tried it, you're missing out.
gonna be my VP? Alex Jones. So vote for me.
Wait, hold up. I got my hat too. I gotta get a tinfoil one, but this is all I have for now.
Or else.
Or else she's gonna use the knife to cut my sandwich diagonally. Yup, I'm in, baby.
The DNC is being held in Chicago, there's a Kennedy in politics, and an assassination attempt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1968. It has been a crazy few weeks. I'm sorry that I have been gone. I've been very busy, as some of you know now, and as some of you guessed.
Shoot, are you pregante? I'm fucking convinced you're pregante.
I have recently had a baby, and
Congrats! I'm a year late, but congrats on your baby.
as it turns out, that takes up a lot of your time. And it's weird, like, I don't really care about politics anymore, but at the same time, I care about them more than ever. Like, I feel like I care more about the future, but also I don't care about what this political streamer said about this political streamer. It is so
I mean, I guess you care. You have a child, you know? So you want them to grow up in a safe country.
freeing. I highly recommend it. And even though I told myself I am taking a break from politics, I am retired until further notice, I just couldn't help myself. Too much has happened. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. The news has been absolutely insane. I cannot keep up with it. The media has been more biased and extreme than usual, but thankfully there is a tool to help you navigate through all of that. So before we get into today's video, let's quickly get into today's sponsor, a sponsor I've been working with for over 3 years now,
Oh, damn!
Ground News. Ground News is a website and an app on a mission to give readers a fun, transparent way to keep up with the news. And it lets you compare how stories are covered all across the political spectrum, from left, right, and center. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of the political bias, ownership, and headlines of the source's reporting to
Oh, that's nice. What the hell?
help you get all the information you need to understand the full story. The blind spot feature shows what stories are being underreported from the left and the right. For example, here is a story about how Trump apparently said disabled people should die.
Wait, what? Is it just mental or physical? Which one? Okay, I keep looking over. There's no chat. This is a off-stream recording. So I'm sorry. It's muscle memory. I can't stop it. I look this way, my head goes that way. So yeah, why do I have to die?
What? Right away, we can see how this story has been covered by 19 sources, and 78% were left-wing. Barely any right-wing outlets are reporting on this. Or this one about how the Secret Service apparently refused to use drone protection before the Trump rally in Pennsylvania. Yikes. 13 sources covered this, and 100% of them were from the right. 0% of left-wing sources covering this. What's cool is you can even see who owns these media outlets. But my all-time favorite feature of ground news is how easy it is to see how political bias can affect the framing of a story. It's so funny. For example, this story, this is how the left wing covered it. Netanyahu's speech to Congress underscores US complicity in Gaza war. And this is how a right-wing source frames the exact same story. Are you ready? Aloha Akbar! Protesters burn American flag, rage outside Netanyahu's
Hold up, wait, hold up.
speech. I have been using ground news every day since 2020. It is one of my all-time favorite apps, one of the first apps I open in the morning. Best of all, you can currently get 40% off their Vantage plan, which gives you unlimited access to their amazing features. Get the deal by going to ground.news/shoe, using the QR code on the screen, or clicking the link in the video description. And now, back to the video.
Yup, if you're American, you should be onto this. I'm in New Zealand, I don't care.
Now, as you know,
Wait, does it work for New Zealand? Maybe I should care. What if it does work for But our politics is boring.
do not watch mainstream media. It's all biased and fake and bought by big pharma and the military-industrial complex, blah, 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 you know me. So instead, I tune into the real news.
Will Donald Trump win the next presidential election?
Can't you, like, spin them a little bit? I'm pretty sure they were used for finding water back in the day, and now people use it for spirits? I don't know, I looked into it. I thought it was funny.
No.
The spirits lied. The spirits lied.
Will Joe Biden be the president for the next 4 years?
No?
No. Interesting. Thank you. Is the ocean considered another dimension? Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so we're telling lies now.
Trump and Biden had a debate, and well, it went exactly how we all expected.
The total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
This looks like a group project with Biden being me. I'm just saying. I get very nervous speaking in front of people, even though I stream.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
Okay, I have to give credit where credit is due, right? Again, as a Kiwi, as someone from New Zealand, that shit is so fucking funny. Like, American politics is so fucking funny at times. At times.
No, I have my opinions, but let's see what the American people thought. I forgot to watch. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the
Why do you guys not support me like this? What the fuck? You answered every question. I know. Are you proud of me?
You answered every question? The bar is in hell. At first, Democrats tried to play it off like Biden had a cold. They can only keep Biden in the basement for so long, and now the whole world sees his brain melting live on TV.
With the COVID, with dealing with everything
He's reverbing his fucking sentences. Like, hey, give him a
we
second.
have to do with, look, if we
Hold on, he's getting there.
finally beat Medicare,
They couldn't
We beat Medicare. Yup.
deny it anymore, and people have been talking about it for years. I have been talking about it for years. We all saw it, and it's only gotten worse. And it's like fucked up to think about because it just kind of shows like, of course we all knew this, but they really don't give a fuck about us. If this is truly the most important election of our lifetime, and if democracy is at stake, why were you putting up this rotting corpse of a man?
See, I would have personally said, why are we putting up Grandpa, who's clearly in a different dimension? But rotting corpse, I feel like is a lot more accurate. Also, right, again, I'm in New Zealand. I don't know fuck all about American politics. You guys are fucking insane with it. But I kind of fucked with Bernie. Why did people not vote for Bernie? I kind of fucked with him. He seemed really sweet, especially when he was sitting in that one chair.
The Democrats had 4 years to find someone else. 4 years. There are
Get
a
Bernie!
ton of other options. Like, I would vote for Gavin Newsom. I don't
Who
know
dat?
any of his policies, but he looks like a serial killer.
Yeah, wait, can we get a handsome politician? Hold up. Who's we? I'm not American. Sorry, I had to correct myself.
And that's enough. This is why we need to repeal the 19th. I'm just kidding.
What's the 19th?
Am I? Everything I say is a joke, unless you agree with it, then I'm serious. There's just
Yeah, I like that.
no way Trump is losing. It would take a miracle. It would take something like, I don't know, Trump getting shot in the head at a rally in Pennsylvania.
We see something that said, take a look at what happened.
What the fuck? Bruh. Oh nah. Oh, he seized the moment. He seized the moment, bro.
Oh yeah. He's winning. I shit you not, I found out
Yep.
about this because of a meme on Twitter. The world could be ending, and I wouldn't know unless I saw a meme on Twitter.
I find out shit from TikTok. The amount of people I found out died from TikTok is crazy. Like Queen
The
Elizabeth.
bullet just grazed his ear because he turned at the last second to look at some immigration
Bro.
chart. Being racist literally saved his life. There's a lesson in that.
Yup.
The shooter was identified as Tom.
Ooh. It's just... Man, should I be? No, I shouldn't be mean. It's just a whole lot of chin. Like that's a lot of space, bro. That's a lot. He could have given some of this to Leafy.
Thomas Crooks, a 20-year-old who managed to find an unoccupied, unguarded roof not too far from the rally. He somehow knew that roof would be unguarded, laid down and aimed a rifle at the former president without being noticed. Oh wait, he was noticed. By everyone except the people who should have noticed.
Really?
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there. Right there, see him? He's laying down, see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
Wait, so people saw? What?
He's on the roof! He's right
We have people that
Right
should
there,
not be here.
Don't jump! JK. Do a flip!
on the roof!
Either this
What?
was insane incompetence, or they let it happen. I'm leaning more towards the former because if you look at our bridges and airplanes, America is in shambles.
Damn, bro. I don't think a bridge is meant to be on the ground like that.
People were laughing about how some of the cops protecting Trump were women and like,
Ladies! Let's go!
come on now, that's sexist. They were making these awful memes like this.
What is it? The wage gap? Okay, come on. That's kind of funny, though.
No, but like actually though, why did they have a 5'3" woman protecting a 6'3" man? The
Equality? Maybe? Maybe.
shooter could have had another clear shot of his head. Like, look at that.
Oh, I didn't even think about
Look at
that.
that. What is that? Like, what happened? Did the Secret Service initiate some DEI program? That would be like something out of a right-wing boomer meme.
DEI. What's DEI? What's DEI? What's DEI? I'm trying to think about it. There's nothing that comes to my brain. Maybe I should keep watching.
To expand hiring.
Oh yeah, she didn't explain what DEI is. DEI? Like in my head, I'm like, do not disturb. But that, I might be slightly off. DEI. Is it just like diversity hire? Wait, diversity. D. What's E then? Fuck!
We're aiming to have 30% women recruits by 2030.
Man, this is why I never wanted equality. You will never catch me doing a man's job. Ever. Let me be in the kitchen, okay? Let me make you a sandwich. I don't want to go to war and handle guns and I get stressed. And what if I break a nail?
Oh. Oh no. Breaking. FBI confirms that Trump's ear was struck by a bullet. Wow, thanks guys. How much do we pay you in taxes again? Also, now that the FBI said it, I'm kind of doubting it. This is like when the government confirmed there were aliens and then I stopped believing that there were aliens.
Wait, they confirmed they were aliens? I feel like they do that every year. They're like, we found proof of life. We found it. Like every single year. We found the groundbreaking evidence.
The way we were so close to just seeing Trump's head be blown into smithereens.
Yeah.
The worst way to be blown. It is so crazy.
Yup.
Like, what was the motivation behind this? I mean, the shooter would have to be some crazy leftist or maybe a crazy far-right person who didn't like Trump, right? Well, we don't know because apparently this 20-year-old had no social media presence.
At all? At 20?
Okay, we do know that he donated to the Democrats and was a registered Republican. The internet was
Wait, what? Now I'm even more confused. He donated to the Democrats, but he was a registered Republican? Dude, is this how like old people feel when you tell them you're bisexual? They're just like, wait, hold up. You're not gay, but you can also do the same gender?
really desperate to find any kind of
What?
motive, but the only thing the media seemed to report on was the fact that the last thing he did was watch porn. Getting
Oh my god. What kind?
in one more goon sesh before getting shot in
Yup.
the head by the feds. Personally, I think it's important to know what kind of porn he was looking at. I think that will set the record straight. Was
Is it furry? Is it furry porn?
furry porn? Left.
Oh my god!
Hentai? Right wing. Feet? Centrist. Latex balloon inflation BDSM sissy hypno? Shoe on head fan. I always thought about
What?
like if the MK Ultra suddenly kicked in and I went on like a kill spree. Good luck figuring out my politics.
I think this is why I really like Shu. She doesn't just lean on one side. You know, she can acknowledge that both sides are kind of fucked. So that's what I really like about her. I fuck with people like that.
Trump shooter used gaming site that features presidential assassination game. So for those of you who don't know,
bro, use cool math games.
they're talking about Steam. He doesn't even own the game. He didn't even play the game.
What?
This would be like being called a pedo because you have Netflix and Cuties is on Netflix, even though you never watched Cuties.
What? Okay, fuck Cuties though. That was a weird fucking time.
Trans. He's not Muslim. We can't figure out his political identity. Who do we blame? Gamers. Now, I'm not a believer in stochastic terrorism. I think that's a little goofy. People should be allowed to criticize people. But if you're like, he's Hitler, he's Hitler, he's Hitler, he's Hitler, eventually someone is gonna try to kill Hitler. But it is crazy to think about how, like, this will be in the history books.
That is an insane photo is all I'm gonna say. If there was a photo of me like that, profile picture, instantly, never changing it again. That is so cool, bro. Like that, I'm sorry. I don't care about your politics. That is such a cool photo.
This will be in my son's
Fuck's
history
sake.
book. But it will look more like this. Now,
you know someone's gonna draw penises on there. You know those like weird S's with like the sharp edges? That.
now, unfortunately, someone did die. One of the bullets hit Corey Comparator
Aw.
as he was protecting his family. But there were people like mocking this, which is
Of
insane to me.
course.
Like, it's one thing to make fun of a failed assassination attempt, even a successful assassination attempt on a politician. If we can't mock or criticize the people in power, there is an issue. But it's another thing to mock a innocent Trump supporter that died. The guy didn't have any power. He wasn't a politician. He was just a dude. I don't like where stuff like this leads. And sure, you could say, oh, if a Biden supporter died, you know, MAGA would be laughing about it too.
I mean, just because there's a possibility that the other side would laugh doesn't mean you should do it too. Like, did no one teach you two wrongs don't make a right? Don't do it. Again, this video is from a year ago, so if you're not aware of what happened recently in America, things haven't aged well at all.
When, like, sure, like, can you just have some principles? Oh, speaking of, libs of TikTok started doxing people for making jokes about the assassination on, like, Facebook and getting people fired from their jobs, including some old lady who, like, worked at Home Depot. Like, her...
Fuck is America, bro? What the fuck? Half of the time in New Zealand, the way we vote is like, well, I voted for them last time. Didn't really do anything. So I'll vote for the other guys this time. What the fuck? That is insane.
Her life is miserable enough, man. She's like 65 working at Home Depot. Libs of TikTok just completely forgetting the reason she started the account in the first place, to make fun of cringy liberal behavior like getting people fired for jokes and political opinions online. I have been incredibly consistent over the years. Consistently retarded. But one of the things I've been very consistent on, one of my principles is being against getting people fired for like things they said online. If you don't have principles, you are no better than your enemy. And it just becomes this extremely toxic back and forth, this toxic cycle. And you all look like psychopaths while I'm here on the sidelines, principled and losing.
Principled and losing. My whole thing is, like, in school, we were taught a lot about making sure we don't post anything, like, weird or bad on our social media because, you know, jobs look at your social media and stuff like that. So, yeah. Plus, I think mocking someone's death is a bit crazy. Like, it wasn't even Trump that died. It was someone that supported him. And you could argue, well, he's a terrible person and there's so many people dying. Right. I don't see you personally going to those places and making a difference. I don't. And I'm sorry if that pisses you off, but as someone who is from those regions, give or take, kinda, and as someone who's had war be the reason why their, you know, family had to leave a country, I think it would be a lot better if you actually made a difference rather than using those people that died as an excuse or as a way to justify your bad behavior. Because I can tell you right now, they don't care, okay? They don't care if you went on Twitter and tweeted about how they're dying. Go make a difference. Please, genuinely, go make a difference. And mocking someone's death, man, come on, what the fuck? I don't know. It's just one of those things where, like, jokes about someone dying can be funny if done correctly. But if you're just mocking them and being a cunt, then that's not really funny. I don't know, I'm going on a bit of a rant, but my whole take is like, man, just be nice to each other. Like, we're all human at the end of the day. It's not that hard. It's really not. We're all gonna make mistakes. We're all gonna do stupid shit, but yeah. You know what? I've been ranting for a while. Feel free to cut out whatever. Don't make me look bad though.
Forever. Like, social media, when this all was going down, was a train wreck. Oh, speaking of train wrecks, the RNC happened.
RNC? What this? Why is the quality so bad?
Let me hear you cheer if you support Israel.
Enough was
Huh?
enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother.
We become totally unhinged if Donald Trump is not elected in November.
What? Fuck ass dog. What a dog. Look at that fat bitch.
At the RNC, Trump finally announced his VP pick, JD Vance, a man who, according to Snopes, did not in fact fuck a couch.
What is American politics, man? To be fair, and I'm not in Australia, but I'm close enough to consider them part of New Zealand. However, there was an Australian prime minister that went into the sea, never came back. He drowned, and so they named a pool after him, which is so fucking funny.
Well, he lost my vote. JD is a senator from Ohio, the author of Hillbilly Elegy, and a terminally online post-liberal who follows me on Twitter.
Really?
It is the weirdest thing to me. Democrats say that it is racist to believe. Well, they say it's racist to do anything.
Is he gonna say shout out shoe on
I
head?
had a Diet Mountain Dew yesterday, and one today. I'm sure they're going to call that racist too, but it's good.
Okay.
I love you guys.
That's my oomphy.
Oomph?
This dude follows like 1,000 people, and 2 of them are me and my husband. There is
On the husband
a
made it?
chance that we have a vice president who has retweeted the words Hitler bussy.
Hitler pussyfoot. Hold on, let me move my big ol' head. Hey, hi. Eve from the future. Yeah.
420. Oh, they did it. They literally did write about Mountain Dew being racist.
What would joy the spirit of white America? What? It's racist? Time to buy some. What the
I
fuck?
hate it here. After posting on Twitter that he was dropping out, we didn't hear from Biden for a few days, and people started suspecting that he was dead. People genuinely thought the DNC took him out behind the shed and put him down like an old dog. The shooter missed. Quick. Plan B. Kill Biden. Phones don't even look like this anymore. This man's brain was so fried he had to drop out of the race, but he's still the president? We have a president who is too senile to run for president. So who is going to run for president? Who is coming to save us?
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Just as I predicted 5 years ago, America might get its first female president because the president stepped down or died.
Oh my god, she can predict the future.
Empowering! I don't know if you guys remember, but Kamala was not popular at all during the 2019 Democratic primaries. She dropped out before Iowa. She was less popular than Tulsi Gabbard, and people don't like to hear it, but she was literally chosen because of her gender. Like, it's not even a joke. During the debate, when it was Bernie versus Biden, they were asked who they're gonna pick as a VP, and Bernie was like, well, it depends if they're progressive and if they're following a progressive agenda. And Biden was like, I vow to get a female VP. And the
crowd goes wild. And then he added in, and they're not gonna be white. They're gonna be brown. Immigration background. The fuck, bro? I thought Bernie was the best. I don't know. Like, I don't keep up with that shit, but I liked him.
Went nuts. We might have President Kamala Harris because Biden tried to outwoke Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders at West Lebanon. Harris is not going to win this election, and she is going to have a very difficult time winning unless she begins to speak forcefully about the needs of the long-neglected working class of this country. The quote tweets and the replies were just full of thousands of people calling him sexist for this. Bernie is absolutely correct, though. Kamala has been so focused on getting, like, the TikTok vote with her little, like, Brat Summer thing. I don't know what the Brat is. I'm old, but someone has to remind Kamala Harris that she's running for president of the United States, not president of the gays and women. White Women for Harris meeting raised millions, broke Zoom.
What?
But when I want to have a whites-only meeting, I'm...
But when I want to have a whites-only meeting, I'm racist. Don't worry, girl, I'll be there, okay? I'm brown. It's fine. I got that diversity card.
Called a racist. Wow.
As white women, we need to use our privilege to make...
What did she say? We need to use our privilege? Brother, is this like the white guilt? Is this what it is? We need to use our privilege? But then didn't you also... Aren't these people the ones that are always like, but we're equal? But you think you're privileged? Brother, you cannot survive Twitter. I can. What?
Positive changes. If you find yourself talking over or speaking for BIPOC individuals, or God forbid, correcting them, just take a beat.
I don't know, girl. That don't sound like privilege to me. When someone's wrong, I'm happy to correct them. And I don't think, oh wait, the color of this skin is darker than mine. Maybe I shouldn't. Never crosses my mind. What? These people? Oh my god, do they not? My mind is blown. These people exist. These people are real. Like, do they not hear themselves? We have so much privilege, but we also cannot be doing like 90% of the things that other people can because of our privilege. How are you privileged?
And instead, we can put our listening ears on.
Oh nah. Oh, I think I would have preferred if she like called me a slur or whatever this is. This is worse than anything racist that I've ever experienced in my life. This is way worse.
Oh no. Can Kamala Harris pull off a victory in 3?
And they always talk to you like you have a mental disability. Just because you're a person of color, they speak to you like you're mentally disabled. Motherfucker.
3 months? 3 top strategists lay out how. How do you run a 3-month campaign in an era when presidential campaigns have become years-long affairs? We gathered 3 top campaign managers to ask just that. We spoke with Patty Solis Doyle, who ran Hillary Clinton's 2008 presidential primary campaign, Robbie Mook, who ran Clinton's 2016 general election campaign.
Hi, Hillary Clinton team? Yeah, I need advice on how to win.
Makes sense. Do the opposite of whatever they tell you. Whatever they tell you to do, opposite.
What? Do you think Hillary's like seething? If there's any reason to vote for Kamala, it's just to make Hillary
she's a woman?
Extremely mad.
Oh.
It was supposed to be me! The Democrats are voting for a cop and the Republicans are voting for a felon. And one of the candidates' VP is a shoe-on-head fan. Wild timeline we're on.
Shoe-on-head fan.
Folks, it's silly season. I don't know who's gonna win. All I know is that this is a race between 2 very different candidates.
Do not come.
I'm coming. I'm sorry.
Do not come.
Fuck. Was this during No Nut November? Because that would make sense.
I'm gonna come.
No game. I'm gonna come.
Anyway, that was my little political video. I just wanted to cover everything that happened so we can like look back on this during World War III and see how easy we had it. So what are your thoughts? Who do you think is going to win? Not who do you want to win, who do you think is going to win? Big thank you to everyone who donates to me on Patreon. I appreciate your support so much. If you'd like to support the channel, click the link down below.
Check out Shoe-on-Head, please, please, please. But here's the thing, and I'm gonna sit back for this. So if you hear like squeaky mic noises or whatever, it's because my boom armor is squeaky. Future Eve here. America's fucked. Good luck. Shout out to all the Americans out there. You guys are fucked. You know, for a country known for its freedom. You guys don't really seem to have any, because you get shot for saying something people don't agree with. And fuck, I feel for you guys. Because in New Zealand, So I'm grateful that I'm in New Zealand. And ideally, I hope one day in my lifetime, I get to see a world where people can share their opinions and agree to disagree. You know, like back in the day when people are like, hey, I don't agree with your statement, but that's okay. Because you are your own complex individual with your own beliefs and your own stories and your own experiences. And that's fine. Man. And to all the people that are like, oh, but Palestine, go make a difference, man. Go make a difference, okay? My family had to leave their country because of war. And all I'm saying is I would have been so pressed if I went on Twitter and saw people tweeting about like, save Kashmir, save it, shave it. No! Go make a difference. What the fuck?